What up, everybody? Welcome to Lake Mohave. It's the WON Bass US Open, biggest tournament of the year out here on the West Coast, and this is our first day of practice. Looking forward to going fishing. I watched some of my old videos, which I normally don't do, but what I did notice is that practice is tough every single time I've come out here. The fishing can be really good out here sometimes, but for whatever reason, for me, it's been pretty tough. I've been able to manage catching some fish out here in these tournaments, but it's been a little tough. It's been a grinder. The guys that catch them, they smash them. There's fish to be caught, so we just got to keep our head down, stay focused, and try to figure them out the best we can. Historically, or at least the last few years, it has been a scope bite that wins. Scope bite with smallmouth has won. Water level's down, which is normal for this time of year. They got to protect this little baby chub and let it spawn. So we got to deal with the water drop, and it does mess with these fish a pretty good amount with that water going down. It pulls them out a little bit. The grass bite gets a little bit tougher, but we're gonna figure them out. I'm confident we're gonna figure them out, or at least we're gonna cross our fingers and hope. But we're gonna get out there, we're gonna get on pad and go look around and try to find some fish. So we're gonna be doing a lot of looking around today. We're gonna be looking at our active target, trying to find bait in different areas, seeing if we can find some big smallmouth around them. If we don't catch a bunch of fish today, that's not a big deal. It's more looking for the bait and looking for areas where I can, start to create kind of like a milk run in order to have high productive areas throughout the day during the tournament. Catching them today doesn't do us any good. We want to figure out how to catch them, like what baits might be working out the best and stuff like that. But I want to find areas that should hold quality fish and then worry about how to catch them, because I have multiple days to figure out how to catch them and multiple days to try to find areas. But hopefully by putting my head down and finding areas with the food, essentially, it'll equate to bigger fish. Well, we caught our first fish on Lake Mohave for this trip, and it was a rat. But at least it's a bite. It's better than what we've been doing. Seen a lot of fish, had a lot of fish react to my baits, but they haven't wanted to eat anything. Finally caught a fish. I don't know how big it is though. Could be big, could be small. It's fighting good. Find out hopefully here in a minute. Looks like a smallmouth coming up. Oh, largemouth. He's a good one. Well, he just came off. I didn't have him hooked very good. If I had a net, he would have been in. I'd guess it was about 2.5, so not a giant, but decent fish. Caught it on the old drop shot. And the old bodega catches fish everywhere. The little one this time on the bodega. Nice to get a keeper bite. I fished this kind of stuff last year, this steeper kind of red rock, and there was some good largemouth on it. Looks like there might be largemouth on it again this year. So I might stop fishing it, because there's plenty of this that I could just fish on tournament day if I can't find anything else. But I gotta find some of that optional stuff. Finally caught a fish. Very anchoring point. Definitely not the fish that we are after, but at least it's something that was pulling, and something that was pulling, something that would take us to weigh in. But we still got some work to do, guys. Still got some work to do. Well, I'm finding areas with bait and fish, but I can't seem to get bites in those areas. It could be a timing thing, it could be a bait thing, not exactly sure, but I think I've kind of got an idea of what to look for, at least out here now, in terms of finding areas with bait and finding areas that might have a population of fish, because everywhere I've gone so far has had that. It's still tough. I mean, if I just went fishing and fished some of this rock and stuff, I probably would have caught some fish by now. But those fish generally aren't going to do much for you. I feel like I really got to focus on that offshore stuff around the bait and around the stripers, because those fish are generally the ones that are going to be feeding, and those are the ones that are going to, you know, potentially have better quality, that kind of separate yourself from middle of the pack to, you know, top of the pack. Definitely take it. Well, we got another one. Forgot to turn the camera off on after the last fish. Same spot. Caught it on the 6 cents party minnow on a drop shot. That's a decent guy. It's not a giant, not a 4-pounder like we need, but hey, we're making progress now.